Hi students, we are going to continue with a few more rhythm studies here. I'm going to pick a few from page 40 in your book. Book 2, page 40. And I'm going to start on number 1. And I'm just going to do a few of these to give you the idea of how some of these rhythms go. And then it's kind of up to you to be working on, pick some other ones. There's quite a few of these. There's 10 on this page. There's 10 on the next page. There's quite a lot of these that you can play around with and use in your practicing. This should be kind of part of your practice routine for your warm-up. Get your air going, get your tonguing going, all of that, work on your tone. On page 40, we have dotted half notes in here and dotted quarter notes. Remember, dotted half note on number 1, we'll start with that one. That first note is going to get 3 counts, and then you move on. You hold that for 3. And then in the 5th measure, over here, you have a dotted quarter. This is going to be 1.5 beats. So it's going to be 1, 2, and 3, 4. Da, da, da. Okay, that's that. So I'm going to play through number 1. Then I'm going to set my metronome on, I'm setting it on 90. You can set it on any tempo that you want, but you should use a metronome with this to help you through this. Okay, you can get those online. I'm sure by now you do have one, hopefully. And I'm going to play the first time through, and then you can play it with me the second time through. So you can listen to it first and just follow along, okay? So here's my tempo. I'm on number 1. Here are the notes up here. If you don't know what note to play, I have it listed right here. Here's number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's your turn. Number 1, together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to number 2. We're on number 2 right here, and I'll play it first, then you can play it with me the second time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, your turn. Number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have to, when you play these, you have to kind of find a place where you can take a breath. Usually it's after maybe 2 measures. After these 2 measures, you would take a breath right here. And then maybe after these 2, you slip in a breath right here. So try to do it 2 measures at a time. If you can do 4, that's even better. Let's try number 3. Here's number 3. I'll play it first time through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Your turn. Number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of my students have a hard time with this. Unbelievably, it's a whole note. But when you don't have a metronome going and you get to this point, you have to hold this for 4 counts. Sometimes my students cheat and or end a little early and then they get ahead of everybody. But with a metronome, you can hear it clicking by. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you move along. So sometimes even a whole note can trick my students. Okay, I hope that helps. So practice any of these rhythm studies on your own with a metronome on any note. This is part of your warm-up routine. Great, thank you.